Overwatch creators, we all love them, we watch their streams, we watch their YouTube, but have you ever wondered what it actually takes to become one? I'm Recall, and today I got to meet Salty Phish, one of the funniest and most successful Overwatch creators out there that has proven that having fun with friends was the key to make content in the past, but nowadays it's not nearly enough. So I'm gonna find out from the source itself what it really takes to become a successful Overwatch 2 creator in 2022, who inspired him to become one in the past, and also what are his thoughts about Overwatch 2 and the future of the game overall. Then what's the name about? Like, why is it Salty Phish? What is there an inspiration behind your name? Is it like something special about it? Do you have like a history behind Salty Phish?
Like, how'd I get the name Salty Phish?
Yeah.
Well, back in the day on Minecraft, I used to make Minecraft videos. What I would do is that I would go on public servers and I would try to hack into other fellow 11-year-olds' accounts, and I would try to steal their passwords. And so I became known as Fish, and I would get severely upset if I could not achieve my goal of stealing all of their credit card information and personal data, and then hence the name Salty. And then there you have it, Salty Phish.
How old were you? Like actually 11, 12, or was it like older?
I completely lied. The real reason is such a dumb and boring story. Okay. So when I was younger, I hated cursing. I was terrified of cursing. I don't know what it was. I was just worried that an adult would absolutely just end my life if they heard me say a curse word, even if I was old enough to say it. Even now, I don't like curse in front of my parents or anything like that. But yeah, so what I do is that I would censor myself all the time when I would be speaking out loud. And then if I want to say something like if I am the bringer of cool shit, I would say that I'm the bringer of ill-ish. Like, ish is a way of censoring shit.
Yeah.
Right? And I made that my channel, I guess catchphrase or whatever, like Felipe 1000, bringer of ill-ish. And the ill-ish is actually a type of fish. So I'm over thinking like, okay, maybe I should make my name Fish. Like, except PH, because my name is Philippe. Like, it starts with a PH, it makes that F sound. So then I had the Fish name. But then there was a band that was called Fish. And I was just like, I can't just have the same name as them, so I need to, like, change that somehow. And one time in a TF2 competitive game, I had a teammate, what is it? You know Team Fortress 2, right?
Yeah. Never played it, but I know about it.
Yeah, well, you can put cosmetics on your characters and you can paint those cosmetics. So I had all white painted cosmetics, and my other competitive buddy had all black painted cosmetics. This is completely by coincidence. We didn't plan it at all, and we thought it was funny. So we made our names. His name is Josh Cash. He made his name like Pepper Cash, and I made my name Salty Phish. And then it just stuck.
That's a cool story. I mean, there is an actual story, and it's not like, oh yeah, my Xbox just randomly generated it or something.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, you actually started uploading videos back in 2011, right? With like Battlefield 3 and TF2 and SFM TF2 videos. I've seen those.
So I guess the timeline was that I started off with Minecraft videos that were literally like 3 FPS. If you look back on some of them, they were horrible.
Cinematic.
It was just
I call them cinematic.
Yeah, I had some cinematic 3 FPS Minecraft videos. I uploaded those, and they got like maybe 50 views if I were lucky. And then I upgraded my FPS a little bit, up to a good 15. So then, bam, we were living the luxury life with my very legal downloaded applications that I used to record. And then what I do next, I moved into TF2 once the game became free to play in 2011. I made a few videos on that. I really liked the game. Yeah, and back then it was kind of easier to make videos that literally didn't have a goal to them. Like, you just upload whatever, and if it was funny, it might like get recommended to others. But then what really made me pop off was the program that everybody knows now as the animator, Source Filmmaker, which is what people used. I still use it today to make all my YouTube thumbnails for the most part. Yeah, I made animations for Team Fortress 2 that are also very low quality and trash, but I did get better at it. Now, if I were to animate something, I'm pretty good at it. And those videos went viral. And then people started checking out my channel. They saw my other funny moments videos, and they're like, "Oh, this is just some animator. He has like a person behind the screen."
I want to know, when did you actually start playing Overwatch and why? Like, was it because it was similar to TF2? Was it because you were playing FPS, or maybe it's a new Blizzard game, new IP? Let's try it.
Well, I had never played a Blizzard game before. I'm pretty sure. I just knew that I actually learned about it from Stir. He made a video on Overwatch because it was just like, this is the new Team Fortress 2. And they're inviting a bunch of TF2 people to early access and all that. And then, yeah, I was just super excited because it was called the new TF2, aka the game that I played all the time. So why would I not try it out? So I got it on day one. I never got into any of the betas. which is just so funny to think about. Like, I had no connections as I do now.
As I said before, your Overwatch videos are super unique for me. They're like a specific style that it's rarely found on YouTube now. And of course, that's because your friends, your group of friends, you have the interactions with them, funny jokes, and you have a strong dynamic with them as well. Like Yi, Tubald, Sam, Louis, and all the other, like, you have a huge group of friends now that you play. And was it very difficult, let's say, to record those sessions? Was it like long hours of recording just to get 1 minute of clips? And was it cringe sometimes? Because, you know, your friends are not YouTubers, so they have to adapt to your energy, let's say. And if it's a lot of people, then it might be a bit chaotic.
Yeah, I feel like there are definitely moments where, since they're not YouTubers, some of them have jobs and all that, like they're not going to be 100% there, you know, to make I don't know, funny clips. So I mean, I've found myself having to start conversations every now and then when they're just low energy or something like that with all of them. I'd say that it's pretty easy to get like funny moments. I think that the friend group that we have, just the fact that we know each other so well and we just bounce off of each other back and forth, I wouldn't say it's difficult, but I definitely find myself having to try if I want to get clips every now and then, like just because I know that I need footage and nobody's, like, you know, saying anything or really doing anything. You have to make them happen sometimes.
Yeah, that makes sense. You live with Tubald now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that poor guy. I mean, you, not Tubald.
Oh, I was gonna say, you're his roommate. Oh man,
oh shit, man.
That's tough, man.
But why do you started making the videos? Like, do you have any, like, do you started like a hobby as a kid? Of course, you were a kid, like
money.
That's a best.
No. It was. I don't.
Fame,
one day,
money.
One day, I saw this dude. But he made a video and it was just him and his friends in some Minecraft world, like traversing through a cave. And I was just thinking, like, this is so funny. They're playing Minecraft and they're uploading it to YouTube and it's like edited. It's just like funny moments. I'm like, I want to do that. Boys, let's get together. Let's become that guy. And then
it's still big comedy, actually. Minecraft is still like.
Yeah, but back then it was only. You could upload anything. It was just like funny moments. You could literally just, you didn't have to have a goal when you press record. And that's how YouTube kind of works nowadays. And I'm still getting used to that. Like, I don't have a goal for every single one of my videos. But if you record and just upload funny moments, it'll never go viral. You kind of have to have like some sort of thing that has to do with the title and the thumbnail, like an end goal.
Did you do like YouTube while you were in uni or in college? Was it like
actually
a part-time thing?
So the timeline is that I went to college my freshman year. I kind of had like YouTube part-time, like maybe 40, 60,000 subs. This was right before Overwatch came out. Then I got back after my freshman year. Overwatch came out. I started making videos, popped off, had my most successful summer in YouTube of all time. And then I need to go back to college. And I was thinking like, well, I'm not going to bring my computer. It's kind of nerdy to do that, even though some of my friends did that. I just didn't like the idea of bringing my whole computer to college. I wanted to have a social life, basically. And I'm glad that I didn't bring my computer. I mean, maybe I could have made a video here and there, like maybe honestly 2 videos a year, which would have been a little bit helpful. But I don't know. I was very socially awkward before I went to college. I didn't know how to have interactions with people at all, even if it was like just like through the computer. And college kind of forced me to actually go outside and have conversations with people in person, you know, meet new people, step out of my comfort zone. I was just there living in the moment. And then I was somehow, after 3 years of doing that, after abandoning my YouTube channel every time I went off to school, I was still able to make a comeback in 2019.
You can't be on camera comfortable or on behind a mic comfortable without, you know, being comfortable on your own skin, going out to hang out with people.
Exactly. I was a cringe person back in the day. Like it shows in some recordings where I just have no idea what to say when somebody asks me something. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still an awkward person every now and then nowadays, but I don't think I was like that back then.
Everybody
Back
is,
when I had
guess.
like no confidence, no bitches, I have no bitches still,
Okay,
but
well.
no car, no clothes. I just ran around naked everywhere. No
Sure.
house. Yeah, you get the idea.
Sound like an ape, but you know, modern.
Yeah, I was just in monk mode back then, but in the worst way possible.
So you just did it on summers, or was it just almost nothing for 3 years and then came back in 2019 and just start just doing it full time?
Nah, people just understood that, and I would make them aware of it. Just summers meant no life, YouTube grind. School time meant nothing.
Respectful. That's really like that's amazing of you being able to do that. Just close off in one summer. Just do YouTube for like 2 months, 3 months during the time off. That's most people would not do that after like college, like after 2 semesters. They just go out and just chill, like do vacation stuff.
Yeah, it got to the point where I was my junior and senior year, I was very mentally and physically prepared to not be able to go back and do YouTube full time. Like I was applying to jobs and everything, and I filled out my resume and wanted to go into like production, mostly the editing side of thing, because that's what I was the best at. And I did internships and jobs that had to do with that. So I legitimately had a future in that. Maybe, I don't know if I would have gone anywhere. We'll never know to this day. But that's like, I had that in my back pocket.
Was your family and friends supportive of YouTube? Did they like add any pushback? Did they like approve it, let's say? Because usually, a lot of YouTubers have content creators, let's say, have issues with families not, they don't know what YouTube is. They don't know what like the potential. So they're like, yeah, just make sure to finish college or make sure to find a job, and if this and that.
Yeah, so I only lived with my mom growing up, and I was horrible at school, just anything. I was practically failing at some point. But then, and a lot of that was due to the fact that I just did not put any time into it because I was too busy like playing video games. And what my mom didn't understand is that I was uploading videos while I was playing video games. She thought it wasn't going anywhere, which is completely understandable. It's hard to explain all that.
Yeah.
Like you upload a video, gets 100 views, brings no money, nothing to the table, and you're failing school on the low. And she's just like, yeah, no, what? Why? You can't do that. This is horrible. And then finally, after the first year of college, and I brought back that very successful summer, and she saw the paycheck come with it, she was like, oh, this is new. But that was after many years of just like, I don't know, grounding me from using the computer, literally taking away my computer wires and hiding them. One time I went to the store and picked up one of my own, and I was using it for like the 2 weeks that I wasn't allowed to. And then she caught me in the end because, oh my God, the slickest thing that my mom ever did was that she didn't like me playing Xbox when I was younger, during a point where I was supposed to be doing schoolwork. And she took away the wire. So I bought my own, the ones that she hid, so I could play without her knowing before she like got home from work. And then one day she went up to the Xbox and she put her hand over the Xbox and she was like, why is it warm? And I was like, oh my God, she knows. And then she obviously figured out that I had been playing even though she took away the wires.
Is he a private investigator or something? What the fuck?
Exactly, dude. That was insane.
Usually they take the whole console. They don't take the cables. But realizing that without the cables, there is no console, that's 900 IQ already. And then realizing...
Yeah, I mean, the console's big, so you can't exactly hide it anywhere. At least you don't bring it to work or anything. Yeah.
You can lock it in your room, but still, it's oh my God.
It's like, I have a crowbar, you know?
I know how to open locked doors. Done it before.
I am a thief. And my friends were super supportive. I was super embarrassed about the fact that I did YouTube, but then going into college, after I had like an established following at that point, I eventually broke it to them. They're like, "This is the coolest thing ever." And I was like, "Really?" I thought it was like a nerdy thing to do, and they're like, "No, this is amazing! Oh my God, you're famous!" Do
you see yourself making this type of content in the future, or do you want to do like other type of content, like your recent video, let's say, which was a solo video?
Yeah, I think I need to get better at having this whole gimmick behind every single video. Those are the videos that, if you can come up with a good thumbnail and title for a video of something that's new, rather than something that's completely like a funny joke altogether, yeah, that can make for a viral video. So I definitely need to get better at just finding a gimmick to do in a video and then inviting other content creators so that they can make recordings and then I can be on their channel and also working on scripted stuff. That's definitely something I got to work on.
Now let's talk about your streaming, because you're a streamer.
A little bit.
I mean,
Like
you
dabble.
dabble.
I think I started seriously streaming in 2019, and before then I would go live maybe once every 2 months. Go to think of it, I didn't really know how Twitch live streaming worked at all. Like, I watched no Twitch content. Like, I didn't know who was big in the Twitch scene. I didn't know who had a name for themselves. Honestly, the first person who I did meet that kind of got me into the Twitch world was Justaminx, and she has a very, very strange way of attacking Twitch, but it's very successful. And I just learned from her that you have to be so goddamn toxic sometimes, in a funny way, obviously. And that's what I started, is that I started and maybe that's why I didn't end up doing well with Twitch, is that I didn't understand the correct strategy, because I was very mean to the audience. They were very mean to me back. But it was like a cool dynamic that we had going in the very beginning era of me streaming consistently live on Twitch. Now I don't really do that anymore, but every time I go live, there's consistently always a bunch of, like, I don't even have 200k on Twitch, but I have
you have
750k. Yeah, almost 200k on Twitch, but 750k on YouTube. So every time I go live, from all the YouTube videos that add up, there's always consistently a lot of people that come in there just like, oh my god, I didn't know you Twitch stream, and I'm like, yeah, bro, that's me. And they, you know, they didn't come from the page of whatever game I'm streaming on. Like, why would they click on my page for that? Like, no, they found me from YouTube or any other platform out there. Yeah.
So let's talk about Overwatch 2.
Yeah.
It's finally here, right? And
it is finally here.
It's been really tough years for Overwatch the past like 3 years or so. Let's say 2.5 years.
Very tough.
But Overwatch 2 is out.
I mean, when the game first came out, yeah, I was just like, it was a fun. I mean, I still like it now. Like, honestly, I could crave some Overwatch 2 comp right now, but it was just I just wanted to play all the time. Yeah, it was fun being able to hop.
Are you excited about the future of Overwatch 2 and potentially the PvE of Overwatch 2?
I think they just need to keep on updating the game and just like keep where they're at right now. Keep playing it. Fun. Yeah. Be a good time, and I'll be happily ever after. And PvE, I've had games like that have the same type of campaign story mode progress, and I play those games for hours. Like Borderlands 2, I put over 500 hours into that game. Damn. Left 4 Dead 2, I put over like 700 hours into that game. Ooh. Like, you can have games that people replay over and over again. Mind you, I was younger and didn't really, have a job or anything. I just had a lot more free time, but it can happen.
For me, PvEs were gonna make or break Overwatch 2.
Oh yeah.
I have high hopes for PvE. I think it's gonna be, if it's great, if it's as good as they are hyping it to be, then I think a lot of creators will also transfer like their content to PvE, because you play with other creators. There's no fucking only 2 people can queue up together because you're Grandmaster or whatever. You just queue up with 4, with 5 people, just goof around. You can do it in a fun way, in a casual way. You can do it in a competitive way, just going for the best times, best records or whatever, trying new builds. So I feel like it has the potential to make Overwatch as big as it was in 2016-17.
I think in Overwatch's term, like, all the streamers play it. Every single streamer out there has played Overwatch. Yeah. So I think it comes down to, like, it's up to you guys to make this a good game now.
Yeah, you have to give a reason for people to play, as you said.
Yes.
Are you currently working on anything special that we should look forward to? Anything like a special video, special stream maybe?
Yes, I'm writing scripted videos that are essentially, if you've ever seen Lazy Purple videos, they're not going to be, I don't think they're going to be as high quality, because Lazy Purple like animates and stuff, and I can't do that. But I'm going to be making scripted videos on how it feels to play each role in Overwatch 2. So the first one is going to be, I don't know what the title is going to be, but essentially I'm just basing off of Lazy Purple's titles. And what he does is he makes these videos that are just like how it feels to play character in TF2. So I'm going to do how it feels to play the support role in Overwatch 2. What it's like POV, you are a support player. Why you should be a support, why you shouldn't be a support, why support is the best role in the game. And I'm going to do that with all 3 of the roles.
I mean, the premise sounds really promising. looking at your latest video, the potential is for sure there, and I believe it's gonna be amazing. And even if it's not, it's fine. Just remember that.
Yeah. I'll just go fuck myself if it's not.
Just go cry on Tubal's hands, and that's fine. That's fine. So that was it basically. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I want to give a huge and massive shout out to Salty Phish for doing this with me. As you saw, he's an amazing person. He's a lovely human being and great content creator, so make sure to go follow him on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. He deserves a world, and I hope you guys enjoy this type of content. This is new style of content on this channel, and I want to hear your feedback in the comments down below. And of course, if you can, like and subscribe. It means the world to me, and it helps me do more of those type of content. And I'm already working on the next video that's going to go deep into another creator's career and history, and that creator is CarQ. Hope you guys enjoy it, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.